Okay, real talk. Raise your hand if you've ever been hurt so badly that you wanted to tattoo your pain on your body just so the world could see it. Yeah, me too. And that's exactly why today we're talking about one of the most searched, most misunderstood, most deeply felt tattoo quotes in the entire world. Forgive but never forget. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad the algorithm brought you to this corner of the internet where we get real, we get raw, and sometimes we get a little dramatic. I'm your host, and today, we are going deep, like soul level deep, like 3 a.m. crying while eating instant noodles deep. So grab your chai, grab your coffee, grab whatever comforts you, because this one is personal. And before we even start, if this video speaks to you even a little bit, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It genuinely means the world to me, and it helps this video reach someone out there who really truly needs to hear this today. You never know whose life a single video can change. Okay, let's go. So, forgive but never forget. 5 words, 1 tattoo, and a whole lifetime of meaning packed inside it. Now, here's what's wild. Almost everyone I know who has this tattoo or wants this tattoo has a story. Not a small story, not a my friend forgot my birthday story. No. I'm talking about a real gut punch, life-changing kind of story. The kind where someone you loved, truly loved, did something that broke you in a way you didn't even know you could be broken. And they chose to forgive, but they also chose very intentionally, very consciously to never forget. And that's the interesting part, right? Because our whole lives we've been told forgive and forget. It's practically in every self-help book, every motivational poster, every auntie's advice at every family gathering. Beta maaf kar do, move on, let it go. But wait, what if forgetting isn't always wisdom? What if sometimes, just sometimes, remembering is how you protect yourself? That's the question this tattoo asks, and I want us to really sit with it today. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. Let's call her Priya, because her name is actually Priya, and she told me I could share this. Thanks, Priya. Love you. Priya had a best friend for 11 years. 11. That's longer than some marriages. They grew up together, went to college together, shared everything. Passwords, secrets, broken hearts, leftover pizza at 2 a.m., the whole thing. The kind of friendship where you don't even say I love you because it's just understood. And then one day, that friend did something that shattered Priya completely. I won't go into the details because it's Priya's story to tell in full, but let's just say it involved betrayal, a lie that had been going on for years, and a moment of truth that Priya described as feeling like the ground disappeared under her feet. She cried for weeks, she deleted photos, she couldn't listen to certain songs, she couldn't walk past certain cafes. You know that feeling? When a person is so deeply embedded in your everyday life that losing them is like losing a part of the map of your own world. That was Priya. And after months of processing, of therapy, of long walks and longer conversations, Priya came to a decision. She forgave her friend, genuinely, not just on the surface. She released the anger, she released the bitterness. She didn't want to carry that weight anymore. But she also made a different decision. She decided she would never forget what happened. Not out of hatred, not out of revenge, but out of wisdom, out of self-respect, out of a quiet, powerful understanding that forgiveness doesn't mean you erase the lesson. And 6 months later, she walked into a tattoo studio and got it inked on her forearm in the most beautiful flowing script, forgive but never forget. She told me, every time I look at it, I feel free and I feel strong at the same time. I got chills when she said that. I still get chills thinking about it now. And that's what I want to unpack with you today, because this phrase, this tattoo, is so much deeper than it looks. Most people hear forgive but never forget, and they think it's about grudges. They think it's someone saying, I'll let it go, but I'm keeping receipts, like some kind of emotional spreadsheet. Oh, I forgave you, but I have it noted down in column B. That's not what it means. That is not what this tattoo is about. This tattoo, when it comes from a real place, is about one of the most mature, most emotionally intelligent things a human being can do. It's about learning to hold 2 truths at the same time. Truth number 1, I choose peace. I choose to release the poison of resentment because carrying it hurts me more than it hurts the person who wronged me. Truth number 2, I am wiser now. I paid for this wisdom with real pain, and I'm keeping it because I respect myself enough to never put myself in that same position again. Do you see the difference? It's not bitterness, it's growth. It's the difference between living in the wound and living with the lesson.
Now, let me talk about the actual tattoo itself, because people get so creative with this design, and I am absolutely obsessed with all of them. The most popular placement? Forearm. Why? Because it's visible to you, to the world. It's a daily reminder. Every single morning when you reach for your coffee cup, when you're on the phone, when you're in a meeting pretending to pay attention, you see it and it grounds you. Ribs, that's another big one. Hidden, close to the heart, intimate, for those who want the reminder to be personal, not a statement to the world, but a whisper to themselves. Collarbone, absolutely stunning placement. It sits right below the face, close to the throat, where we speak, where we process emotion. There's something poetic about it. And then there's the back of the neck, the wrist, behind the ear in tiny, delicate script. Honestly, wherever this phrase lands on someone's body, it looks intentional. It looks earned. And in terms of style, most people go with elegant cursive because the softness of the font contrasts beautifully with the weight of the words. But I've also seen it in bold block letters, in Roman numerals combined with the phrase, in watercolor splash designs combined with roses or butterflies or broken chains or phoenix imagery. And the symbolism: a rose, beauty that comes with thorns; an hourglass, time changes everything but it doesn't erase it; a butterfly, transformation through pain; a broken chain, freedom; a cracked heart that's still whole, maybe the most perfect visual for this phrase I've ever seen. Each element adds another layer. Each person who walks in and designs this tattoo is essentially creating a visual autobiography of one specific chapter of their life. How incredible is that? Okay, story time again, because I can't help myself and also because you came here for the real stuff. There's a guy I know, let me call him Raj. Raj is the kind of person who laughs loud, who makes everyone in the room feel welcome, who seems totally okay from the outside. You know that type. Raj had a father who was, how do I put this gently, not great, like absent in all the ways that matter. Not abusive in a dramatic way, just quietly unavailable. Missed birthdays, broke promises, made Raj feel like he was always auditioning for his own father's love and never quite getting the part. And Raj spent his 20s carrying this invisible weight, the why wasn't I enough kind of weight, the kind that makes you afraid of relationships, afraid of asking for too much, afraid of being a burden to anyone. And then he did the work, years of it, therapy, journaling, long, honest conversations with himself in the mirror at midnight. He reached a place where he genuinely forgave his father, not for his father's sake, but for his own. He stopped waiting for an apology that was never coming. He chose peace. But he also made a different decision. He decided he would never forget what happened, not out of hatred, not out of revenge, but out of wisdom, out of self-respect, out of a quiet, powerful understanding that forgiveness doesn't mean you erase the lesson. And his tattoo is on his chest, right over his heart: forgive but never forget, in clean, classic lettering. And below it, the date. Not the date of the worst moment, but the date he made peace with it. He told me once, "My dad doesn't know about this tattoo, and honestly, it has nothing to do with him anymore. It's mine. It's about who I'm choosing to become." I think about Raj a lot when I feel stuck in old pain. Just choosing to become. That's it. That's the whole thing. Let me switch gears for a second, because I want to talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough when people talk about this phrase. Forgiveness is hard, like wildly, unfairly, absurdly hard. And anyone who tells you it's simple, anyone who makes it sound like you just flip a switch and suddenly the hurt is gone, they're either lying to you or they're selling something. Real forgiveness is a process. It's not a moment. It's not even a decision you make once. It's a decision you make over and over again. Some days you wake up and you're fine. Some days you see a photo or hear a song or smell a perfume and boom, you're right back in the middle of it. And you have to choose again and again and again. That's not weakness. That's being human. And never forget, that's not a failure of your forgiveness either. Memory isn't the opposite of peace. You can remember something clearly, understand it fully, and still be at peace with it. In fact, I'd argue that the most honest kind of healing keeps the memory intact, because the memory is information. It's data about who you are, what you've survived, what you're capable of, what you deserve, and what you will never again accept. Forgetting would be erasure, and erasure isn't healing, it's just hiding. There's a quote I came across once, and I don't know who said it originally, but it hit me like a truck. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. Read that again. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different, because so much of our pain lives in the what ifs. What if they chosen differently? What if I had said something sooner? What if things had been different? And we replay that film in our heads on a loop, trying to rewrite an ending that already happened. Forgiveness is the moment you stop trying to rewrite it. You accept this happened, it was real, it hurt, and I am still here. And never forget, that's the next step. That's saying, I know this happened, I remember it, and I'm going to use what I learned to write a better chapter going forward. That's not bitterness, that is dignity. That is self-love in its most honest, unadorned form. Okay, I have to share one more story, and this one is a little bit funny, I promise, because we've been heavy for a while, and you deserve a laugh. My cousin, let me call him Arjun, because that is also his actual name, Arjun decided last year that he wanted to get the Forgive But Never Forget tattoo after a particularly brutal breakup. Now, Arjun is not the most, how do I say this gently, patient when it comes to decisions. He once ordered a sofa online without measuring his door and then spent 4 hours trying to get it inside before calling a professional to dismantle the entire thing. 4 hours. He's that guy. So,